problem? So when you have to put it as north, south, like that directions, now towards north, towards west direction, he is traveling 15 meter and then 8 meters towards the north. Okay. So 8 meters towards the north. So in the perpendicular, right, in the hypotenuse becomes your triplet. So either this should be the distance between the 2 points. 17 meters should be your answer. அடுத்தது triangle ABC, if AB equals 12 centimeter, BC is 16 centimeter, CA is 20 centimeter. All three are three different dimensions they have given you. Then triangle ABC is what type of triangle they're asking you. All three are different. So it's not equilateral, it's not isosceles. Acute angle da irukadhukku chance irukka, right angle da. This you have to check.
Right angle.
Right angle triangle.
These three things are triplet parts. So obviously it is a right angle triangle. Right? So answer is option B, right angle. Question number 3. In an isosceles triangle, you have got two dimensions to be 25 and 25, and the third dimension, it is 14 centimeter. Altitude from A on BC, how much that length will be in question. So you have got a triangle in which AB equals AC. So A, B, C. These two are two equal lengths. Okay. And BC is 14 centimeter. Altitude from A on BC na in the perpendicular, right? So altitude order length the question. So then this is 14 na. Obviously, it's an isosceles triangle. So obviously you'll be having the perpendicular to bisect the base. Either 7 and this side is 25. 7, 25 hypotenuse vacha, adukana corresponding triplet. Which one it will be? Answer is
24.
option B, 24 centimeter. Correct. Question number 4. The side of a square whose diagonal is 16 centimeter. Square order diagonal, square order side evlavo, that A root 2 will be the length of it. A into root 2, side into root 2. Okay. So diagonal is totally 16. The side of a square whose diagonal is 16. Now you have to find the side. A root 2 is equal to what? 16. So what is A? 16 divided by root 2. So I can actually by root 2 answer into root 2 by root 2 concept try panninga. What is that you will get? This is
16.
root 2 into root 2 kila irukadhu 2 varum. So other you can cancel it with 16. 1 times pottingna 8 root 2 varum. Right? 8 times 16. So 8 root 2 will be your answer. Answer is option D, 8 root 2. Question number 4th one is option B, 8 root 2. The 5th one. The hypotenuse of a right triangle is 6 meter more than twice the shortest side. Okay. Hypotenuse of a right angle triangle. So for any right angle triangle, I'll take this to be the hypotenuse. This is the shortest side and this is the other side. Either side 1, side 2, the shorter side, this is the other side. Okay, these are three dimensions. The hypotenuse is, H is 6 meter more than, so 6 meter more than twice the shortest side. 2 times yes. So this is the relationship they have given between hypotenuse and the shortest side. If the third side is 2 meter less than the hypotenuse, third side the own okay. Third side is 2 meter less than, that minus 2 less than hypotenuse. So O is equal to H minus 2. Find the sides of the triangle. How will you find? You have to use one more idea. In a Pythagoras theorem, what is it you have? H squared is equal to O squared plus S squared. This is a relationship. So totally 3 relationships you know now. And from these 3 relationships, you have to find 3 unknowns. Linear equation and 2 variables concept, you can proceed. If in the equation, you can try to eliminate any one of the things and then proceed with substituting over here. Okay. If O is equal to H minus 2, that's substitute. Fine. What will you get? H squared is equal to H minus 2 whole squared plus S squared. So here, now you have got one equation in terms of H and S. Already you have another equation. The first equation is in terms of H and S. Correct? So, if H is equal to 2S plus 6. This you substitute. H is 2S plus 6 substitute. S is rearrange substitute. So, H is substitute. What is that you will get? 2S plus 6 divided by 2s plus 6 H to the whole squared is equal to h minus 2. h என்ன 2s plus 6 minus 2 இதுக்கு ஒரு whole square plus s square. Now you have got an equation in terms of s only. இதை solve பண்ணீங்கன்னா s என்னன்னு கிடைக்கும். s என்னன்னு கிடைச்சதுனா you can substitute to find h. அதுக்கப்புறமா h கிடைச்சிச்சுனா you can substitute to find o. Clear? So these are the three equations that you will frame for finding out the answer for this fifth question. Three unknowns இருந்தா கண்டிப்பா three equations or three relationships இருக்கணும். Only then it will be easier for you to solve it. Got this idea? So what is the answer that you get? I'm getting 10, 26, 24.
Ma'am, yes, ma'am. I too got 10, 26 in that.
Splitting the middle term and I got the same answer.
This is
Is
the
it
short
okay for you?
இது hypotenuse, இது other. என்னமா?
Ma'am, நான் இதுக்கு splitting the middle term யூஸ் பண்ணுவேன். அதே ஆன்சர் தான் எனக்கும் வந்தது. எக்ஸாம்க்கு split.
In this equation, you have got everything in terms of what? Whole squared ல இருக்கு. அப்ப பண்ணும்போது கண்டிப்பா s squared term வரும், s term வரும், constant term வரும். So மூணு term இருந்ததுன்னா you have to proceed with splitting the middle term to find the value of s. s என்னன்னு கண்டுபிடிச்சிட்டு அதுக்கப்புறமா தான் you have to proceed with finding h and o by substituting in equation 1 or 2. Fine. See, question number 6 la triangle PQR கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. It is a right angle triangle னு கொடுத்துட்டாங்க. Right angle at P. So I'll draw a right angle triangle. Triangle PQR, right angle at P. Okay. Q and R, I'll put it this way. And M is a point on QR such that PM perpendicular to QR. So I am dropping a perpendicular like this on QR. M, PM, QR perpendicular to each other. Now, what is that you have to show? You have to show PM squared is equal to QM into MR. இதை முதல்ல rearrange பண்ணிக்கலாம். ஏன்னா எனக்கு தேவை, see, though they have given it all right angles, here the scenario is something related to ratios. ஏன்னா இது பாரு QM, MR லாம் whole squared ல வரல. Only when everything comes in whole squared format, you can proceed with Pythagoras theorem. ஏன்னா Pythagorasல உங்களுக்கே தெரியும், மூணு டேட்டாவுமே whole squared ல வரும். ரைட்டா? h squared, o squared, s squared previously வந்தது இல்லையா, அந்த மாதிரி மூணு டேட்டாவுமே whole squared and plus signs in between வர மாதிரி இருக்கும். So instead here you have it as ratios தான். ஏன்னா இதை எப்படி மாத்தி எழுதலாம்னா, you can write this one as PM into PM is equal to QM into MR. இதை rearrange பண்ணீங்கன்னா PM இதுல இருந்து ஏதாவது ஒரு டேட்டாவை இங்க கீழே கொண்டு வா, divided by MR is equal to QM divided by PM. Now you check out which are all the sides in PM. இருக்கு, and then அதுக்கு ரெலவென்ட்டான இந்த ட்ரையாங்கிள்ல இருக்கிற சைட்ஸ் என்னமா QM. QM is over here. அடுத்தது MR. MR எங்க இருக்கு? இங்க இருக்கு. And PM is where? PM is again this one. Right? So QM இருக்கிற triangle எது? It is this one. And MR இருக்கிற triangle எது? It is this one. So if in case you can say that these two triangles are similar, you can by similarity rules you can bring in that they are corresponding sides எப்படிமா இருக்கு? ரேஷியோல இருக்குன்னு சொல்லலாம். கரெக்ட்டா? So you have to prove that these two shaded triangles are similar to each other. என்ன similarity கொண்டு வருவீங்க? A similarity ஈஸியா கொண்டு வரலாமா? ஏன்னா எப்பயுமே whenever you have a right angle triangle and உள்ளுக்குள்ளே ஒரு perpendicular போட்டோம்னா கண்டிப்பா those two individual triangles are similar by AA. கரெக்ட்டா? Because this angle is 90, this is also 90. Right? இப்ப இந்த angle என்னவா இருக்கோ that same angle this one will be. Why? Because already if in case this angle is 90 na, this is theta ன்னு எடுத்துக்கிட்டீங்கன்னா this angle will be what? 90 minus theta. Again in the குட்டி triangle shaded like இது 90 minus theta na, but this one should be theta, right? So always in any perpendicular right angle triangle எடுத்துக்கிட்டோம்னா in that case உள்ளுக்குள்ள இருக்கிற angles எப்படிமா இருக்கும்? They should be equal. How equal அப்படின்றது தான் I am showing it to you here. Because if in case you take this as theta, then obviously in the bigger right triangle you'll be having this smaller angle. இந்த angle என்னவாமா இருக்கும்? It should be 90 minus theta. Okay. அதே மாதிரி இங்க இந்த small triangle குள்ள PMR triangle இது 90 minus theta na, இந்த angle should be theta. Same way இந்த இன்னொரு small triangle PQM பாத்தீங்கன்னா இந்த angle என்னவா இருக்கும்? 90 minus theta. கரெக்ட்டா? So you can just mention it. எப்படி mention பண்ணுவீங்க? Angle PQM is equal to angle PQM க்கு corresponding என்னமா? இதுல தீட்டான்றது என்னமா MPR. Correct? And also angle QMP is equal to angle RMP. Why? Because both are 90 degrees. So in the mari concept solittu, therefore by AA similarity, the two triangles, triangle which one? M க்கு corresponding in the triangle M da. Okay. So similar solamodu, what is it you will say? M க்கு corresponding it's the same M in both the triangles. அடுத்தது இந்த triangle Q வந்து தீட்டானா இந்த triangle P is theta. So இங்க Q எழுதுறேன்னு சொன்னா இங்க P எழுதணும் அது corresponding. அதே மாதிரி இந்த triangle P is 90 minus theta na இங்க R is 90 minus theta. So P க்கு corresponding R. So angles க்கு corresponding ஆன sides correct எழுதுனீங்கன்னா தான் similarity சொல்ல முடியும். Okay, since the two triangles are similar, therefore by CPST, what is that you can put? Corresponding parts என்னென்ன தேவை? எனக்கு தேவை PM. இந்த triangle PM எங்க இருக்கு? அதோ இருக்கு. அப்ப இங்க என்ன எழுதுவ? PM corresponding என்னமா? MR. Correcta? So PM by MR is equal to இங்க QM க்கு corresponding என்னன்னு பாரு. இந்த triangle QM is where? Over here. Correcta? Q and M. QM corresponding இங்க என்னமா இருக்கு? PM. So QM by PM. So இத cross multiply பண்ணா PM squared is equal to MR into QM. வந்துச்சா? That's it. So here you have got whatever you have to prove. அதை வந்து backtrace பண்ணி என்ன ஐடியால prove பண்றதுன்றத first of all பார்க்கணும். Right triangle னு சொன்னாலே immediately you should not rush up for Pythagoras theorem. Here by similarity we have solved it. Because இத வந்து நீங்க rearrange பண்ணும்போது how is that you can write it in the form of ratios like this. Ratio எழுதும்போது அதை CPST formatல போட்டு you can take it up. Correct? You're getting it? Right. So the same problem when we are trying out by Pythagoras theorem for the three hypotenuses for one big triangle and two smaller triangles. This ரெண்டுமே two smaller triangles, இது big triangle. Pythagoras theorem try பண்ணிட்டு and then adding up the first two things. ஏன்னா we know that PQR squared is equal to PQ squared plus PR squared. PQ squared என்றது இது ரெண்டுத்தோட sum, PR squared என்றது இது ரெண்டுத்தோட sum. So அதை அப்படியே substitute பண்ணிட்டு இந்த QR க்கு பதிலா ஏன்னா this entire QR ஓட length என்னமா it is nothing but QM plus MR. So ரெண்டுத்தையுமே add பண்ணி split whole squared பண்ணீங்கன்னா you will get it in the QM into MR whichever is there in the question. This part will be there. Right? Is equal to right hand side la இருக்கிற terms and left hand side la இந்த whole square பண்ணும்போது ஒரு சிலது cancel ஆகுது. So you'll end up with 2 times QM into MR is nothing but equal to 2 times PM squared. 2 cancel பண்ணிட்டோம்னா whatever was asked in the question you will get that answer. So by using Pythagoras theorem, how we should have to proceed for the same problem and the steps we have got it here. I guess now you are clear. See in this figure they have given you OA into OB is equal to OC into OD. OA into OB. இந்த ரெண்டு triangles பார்த்த உடனே தெரியுது ரெண்டுத்துலயுமே இந்த ரெண்டு angles vertically opposite angles. வேற ஏதாவது கான்செப்ட் கொடுத்திருக்காங்களா? Given figureல this is true கொடுத்துட்டாங்க. அதாவது proportionality கொடுத்துட்டாங்க. ரைட்டா? இந்த given figure this is true. So for this prove that angle A equals angle C and angle B equals angle D. So in the proportionality vachu you can try to prove that these two triangles are similar. And similarity நால corresponding angles are equal னு prove பண்ணலாம். So how is that you can do? What is it? OA into OB. அதை எப்படி மாத்தி எழுதலாமா? I can just keep OA and OC there itself. OB I can take it to the other side. அப்ப என்ன ஆகும்? Divided by OB னு ஆயிடும். இந்த OD அந்த side போச்சுனா divided by OD னு ஆயிடும். Correct? So this is given. Two sides are proportional. And also you know that, what is it? Angle AOD is equal to angle BOC. Why? Because they are vertically opposite angles. Therefore, by என்ன similarity எடுத்துட்டு வரலாம்? ரெண்டு sides, correct? OA and அது corresponding OD. So ரெண்டு sides க்கு நடுவுல இருக்கிற இந்த angle. Right? So you will be having SAS. Right? By SAS similarity, you will have triangle AOD to be similar to triangle OA க்கு corresponding OC வருது. Correct? OA க்கு corresponding என்ன? OC. So மேல இருக்கிற இந்த ரெண்டு angles தான் you should have to relate. So இங்க A க்கு corresponding இந்த triangle என்ன எழுதுவீங்க? C. COB னு எழுதுவேன். Okay? These two triangles are similar. Therefore, by CPST, you will have the corresponding parts to be what? ரேஷியோ என்னவா இருக்கணும்? ரேஷியோ வச்சு we have brought this in. அப்ப angles வந்து we have to prove இல்லையா? So we can just bring it in. By CPST, what is it? Angle A equals angle C and angle B is equal to angle D. முடிஞ்சது. So இந்த proportionality rearrange பண்ணி எழுதுறீங்க and vertically opposite angles ஒரு angle கொடுக்குற. So இந்த ரெண்டு டேட்டாவையும் யூஸ் பண்ணி SAS similarity apply பண்ணி you should have to proceed with the answer. Clear about this?